welcome to Words Have Power Murder Hour. My name is Shelly, and this is another terminology video. If you've watched prior episodes, then you know what I'm about to do. This is the makeup portion of the video. Thank you and shout out to Bailey Syrian, for inspiring this part of this video. Alright, so I've pretty much been stuck on two different palettes, the Sweet Talk by ColourPop and also the Garden Variety by ColourPop. And these two palettes actually work really, really well together. So sometimes I'll use colors from each individual palette. Okay, and these are what they look like. Let me see. Okay. I really like the different colors in this palette, but some of them are really subtle and it's kind of difficult to get them to show up very well. But I get what they were doing. They're subtle and they're really nice, and I have not had any allergic reactions to either of these palettes. Yet again, I'm going to sing the praises of ColourPop. No allergic reaction. No watering eyes, no irritation on my eyelids. I can wear eyeshadow underneath my eyes, down under here, and not have anything, go on to where I rub off all of the shadow and I have none on there, so I don't even bother. Yeah, it's been a really, really good experience so far, and I can't remember who it was that suggested ColourPop for people with sensitive skin, but man, they were spot on. I have had nothing but a good experience with ColourPop. Like, I don't know if you can see, it's just the shimmers, the glitters, all of that are, I'm kind of dumbfounded. I have had no problems with ColourPop whatsoever. That's almost unheard of. Even with MAC, there were certain shades I had to stay away from. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of ColourPop. I don't see myself getting other palettes at the moment, if I do, Okay, so that's the makeup portion. If you remember where that is, if you need it. On this episode, I'm going to be talking about manipulation in domestic violence. So let's say you are currently in, or you have been in, an abusive relationship. Your abuser might realize that you're about done with it, or that you have already left and they want to get you back into the relationship. Either way, they might attempt to use manipulation. They might use manipulation as a means of either keeping you in or getting you back in to that relationship. And one of the many ways that they will try to manipulate you is to say, oh, I will change, I promise, I will go to counseling, I will do this, I will do that, I will do whatever I have to do to make myself better, but I need you to help me. I need you to help fix me. That's BS. It's all a manipulation. It is all BS. That is nothing but ish, if you can infer. The only person who can fix a person is that person. So the abuser, only the abuser can fix the abuser. You cannot fix anyone else. It isn't possible. And the chances of an abuser actually doing the hard work and going to therapy and learning how to be better for themselves and for someone else, the chances of them actually doing that are minuscule, because most abusers, it's too easy for them to just continue doing what they do. They just excuse everything away and act like there's nothing wrong with them. And that's where that projection comes in, right? And also it depends on their personality type. So if they are pathological in some way, sometimes going to therapy can actually make them worse, because they'll learn more tools of how to parent a person who is empathic or compassionate and all of that, and they'll just use that and put that in their toolbox of abuse, of things they can use to abuse people and get away with it, right? So I've actually, one therapist that I worked with for a long time said that with some people, the worst thing they can do is go to therapy. It'll only make them worse toward their victims and or survivors. Manipulation is a lot like projection and everything else that we've talked about. It can be highly damaging to a victim or survivor, because when an abuser is telling you that they need you to fix them, but then you can't fix them, they're setting you up to fail. So then you might feel guilty because you couldn't fix them. Well, you can't fix them. The only person who can fix an abuser is that abuser. They can only fix themselves. They're placing an unreasonable expectation on the victim to do the work for them. So, understand that if you are in an abusive relationship, manipulation is just the whole point of manipulation. Just like projection and everything else is just meant to keep you in that relationship under the abuser's control so that the abuser can continue to abuse. That's the whole point of the manipulation. Especially if you get out and they're trying to get you back in, they'll say whatever they have to say. You know, they'll promise you anything and everything. It is all manipulation. They'll cry, they'll carry on. They may go around to your social group, to your friends and family, to anyone and everyone, and tell them how horrible you were or how perfect you were or whatever, depending on whatever it is they're trying to do. They'll manipulate everyone, is what I'm saying. Or try to, anyway. So you don't have to fall for it. Don't fall for it. If they're trying to say to you, I need you to fix me, you should respond with, you need to fix yourself. You need to grow up, do the hard work, and fix yourself. Because I can't do that for you. Also, why should you be expected to fix someone else? I mean, you can help someone else as they are working on healing and growing as a person. You can be there for them and help them. But you can't actually fix someone else. You can be supportive, but there's a difference between being supportive and being in that position where you have to do all the hard work and fix someone else. The two are not the same thing. Helping someone through something hard, helping someone to heal and grow and overcome trauma, that's one thing. That's a positive thing. Being expected to actually fix someone else is a negative thing. And it's impossible. It is an impossible thing. Okay. So it's another short video. But I think it is a really important video. Manipulation can be a lot of other things too, like you'll see so many abusers use manipulation to get what they want in whatever way. Dobby Vanity, all kinds of manipulation going on there, all kinds of manipulation with parents, with his victims, with fans, with bandmates, with staff. He's just, that's him. His name should be the Manipulator. With Onision, that's another one who loves to manipulate. Apparently Marilyn Manson also. And they will manipulate situations as well. So Harvey Weinstein, he would manipulate situations in order to get his victims in positions where he could harm them. Purposefully. They purposefully do these things. Okay. Alright, so remember, you have the right to say no. If you notice somebody is trying to manipulate you straight off, like as soon as you meet them, say no. And if they don't respect that, cut them out of your life. Nobody's got time for that. Alright, see you in the next episode. Bye. Hello. If you have enjoyed this video, and if you're enjoying my channel, then please like, subscribe, share, follow, ring the bell, and hit all. Comment, all of the above. It all helps with the algorithm to get the videos up so that people who need them can see them. And that is the whole point of what I'm doing. Thank you, and have a good day, night, or whatever. Bye. See you later.